Okay, first rule of recording a video for Let's Play. Make sure the goddamn headset's plugged in. With that out of the way, hello everyone, this is That Gamer in Shades. After a long ass hiatus, I am finally back. I decided to get myself back in a proper Let's Playing, back in the mindset of Let's Playing. I'm going to start a new Let's Play of Might and Magic X Legacy. And I also just got a new headset about a week or so ago, and I'm liking it so far. It's a Turtle Beach headset, which, yeah, it's overblown name and all, but you know what? Every single Turtle Beach headset I had so far has been just fine. No, my first one, that thing was beautiful. So comfortable, fit just right. And then one side went out and had to get a new one, which was my old headset, which I still have around here, and that still is being held together with duct tape. Now, as I said with my beginning about first rule of Let's Play, I did about, I think, 30-some minute recording of this game where I was talking, doing everything for a tutorial, and when I paused it to check to see how the videos came out, my headset wasn't plugged in. And goddamn you, buddy, not the time to be doing that. Should put my Skype message away. Okay, Might and Magic X Legacy. It's an old-fashioned RPG, and by old-fashioned I mean very old-fashioned. You move square by square. Your party, you don't see your party ever. You have 4 icons on the bottom. Whole deal. I'll get into that when we get into the game. You can create your own party. You could, when you first start, you could have a default party, which you could have a random party that the game gives you, or manual creation. I'm going with manual creation, and I'm going to basically just breeze through this because I really am annoyed that my headset was not plugged in when I did all this explaining. Alright, first character in our party. An orc barbarian, named after my traditional D&D character, Direct Killrock. Now I say traditional because he was my very first D&D character, and anytime I used him, everyone in my D&D group was like, what the hell? Because I would either decapitate everything I see in one blow, or I would just cleave giant divots in the ground and critical hit on the dumbest things like just chucking a rock, critical strike, just break a guy's jaw. I was like, I snap a guy's neck because I threw a rock at his face.
Choose me.
Threx, no way hero, so he'll go cynical. Okay, his skills. He'll learn a bow, and he'll learn how to dodge. Points. Might. Destiny. 1 vitality, destiny. Might increase your God damn, whoever's Skyping me. Might increases your melee damage. Magic, well, increase your magic damage. Perception increases your range attack and attack values, which is overall increases everything. Destiny increases your critical hit chance and evade. Vitality increases your hit points. Spirit increases your mana. Which, barbarians, depending on how you play them, I don't use mana, so I'm good. Alright, second person in the party. He will be my original character that I used in every single game that I could create a character. The legendary Joran Firehand. Now, if it actually allowed me to do character creation, like add this guy up, I could make him totally look how I normally have Joran Firehand. And he's also no way in hell heroic. He loves starting fires, he loves lighting things on fire. He is not heroic. He's just going to be basically pure mage. At some point, I'll give him a crossbow just so he could be of some use when he doesn't want to use mana. Just put a whole bunch of his points into mana because he's going to be pissing it. Alright, second character. I think I will go with dwarf. Rune priest. Now, when I did the first recording of this, I went with a rune priest. Didn't get in combat yet, so I'm going to still have rune priest. Still trying to figure out where the hell I heard this name from. Because I heard somewhere, I don't know where, I don't know what's from, but I remember seeing it or reading it. You get a crossbow and light magic. No way. You increase your mana. I'll get light magic later. So you increase your spirit. You increase magic, perception. Increase mana one more and perception as well. Final character will be an elf blade dancer, and it'll be the one female I use in 8-game Reyna, whatever the hell if you want to pronounce it. Bow and evade. I like having everyone with a range attack in this, because there's so many times when I could be doing damage, but instead it ends up being block. Oh hey, I can do no block. Yeah, that looks good.
What is the meaning of a dream?
Okay, I'm just gonna skip the cutscene there because, in all reality, it does tell you a story. Basically, well, I'm going to do the Shades version of things.
Do not let the name Raiders fool you.
I'll explain. Okay, basically the plot of this game is there was a great war fought between angels and some group called the Faceless. The leader of Faceless did something to an angel called Uriel. Uriel wanted revenge, so when a second eclipse occurs, he went to a human emperor of this empire called the Falcon Empire, and convinced them that the Faceless are coming back to restart the war. So he had the Falcon Empire gathered up forces. He brought back his dead brother to lead the forces against the Faceless, and he screwed up big time. He apparently falsified everything, and it cost the lives of the Empire, him, and his brother. The Emperor's wife took charge, started doing reforms, and people weren't liking it, and everything's going to hell. And now us four adventurers, were part of a group called Raiders, who you'd think would steal shit, but no, we're honor-bound warriors, even though Raiders does not sound honor-bound in the least bit. And we are bringing our dead leader's ashes back to his hometown.
Ah, new faces. Very good. I suppose you arrived with the morning tide, with that boat from the east. Welcome to Sopagal by the Sea. You're raiders, are you not? Adventurers?
That was a lot of explanation. There is voiceovers for some of the dialogue you see. Like, there is no dialogue here. But basically, I'll be going silent whenever that happens. Now then.
Oh, I guess the news of the current situation hasn't reached the rest of the world yet.
Basically
Nobody's going in
the
or
Say
out
Carthel
of Carthel, my friends.
is basically gone to hell.
I know from a well-informed source that rebels have
They
taken
sealed
over
the
the
gate
city.
and closed the harbor
They have
while
sealed its
establishing the
gates and
government.
closed the harbor
Basically,
while they establish a
revolution!
new government.
Looking for work? You should.
Yes.
Town
Onward.
garrison.
Board already.
Hire muscle, but forget. Do you want me to show? No, you go away. Alright. Our looking for works. Our first actual quest. This one, I think, is like something that you won't be able to do till like near the end of the game. And okay, I'll explain how this game. You have a grid system. Basically, you move around on a square as shown in this mini map. You rotate around to go in the direction you want to head in. And it's basically self-explanatory. Where are you? Oh, take a ship to travel. Why the? That has some ridiculous armor. He looks like he would be like a paladin or a knight of the Holy Order or some shite. And okay, as you see, move around. Here's our characters panels. This most you'll ever see your characters. Well, besides when you bring up the inventory screen. And that's basically about it. Combat. You just click on one of these things, and it's either hit, miss, block, or well, I just say what I call just the middle finger to you. And every single time you hit the button, it does nothing. There are little hidden things throughout this game, like this barrel here. Now, you wouldn't think to just go up to this barrel and go, not that button, not that button, space. Who will drink a barrel of pulsing yellow liquid? I don't know who in the right mind would go see this barrel of pulsing yellow liquid and go, I want to drink from that. Throughout the game, there's various barrels. They each do different thing. This one, if I remember correctly, is light magic resistance, so I don't think it really matters who it goes to.
Yes!
Yes, be proud. You drank a mysterious yellow liquid, and you are now more resilient to magic. Woo. Okay, oh, hey, Pix. Now, the guy who was back there told us we need to go into this place to seek work, but at the moment, I'm just going to explore town and get some items first before I do anything. Like, right here. There's a random chest thing in town. My very first time playing this, I saw that and thought I would get in trouble by doing... words and my dinner's just I just felt my dinner come up in a burp. I thought the first time I was going to open this, I was going to get arrested by a town guard because that's how old games like this tend to be sometimes. Nope, just open up and oh hey look, free money. I just robbed some poor smuck who left his stuff in the barrel there. And also another thing in this game, you'll randomly see floating books here. These are basically just filling gaps in the story that you might not know of. or if you are interested in some of the side story, you can open up and read. At some point, I might actually do that when I get enough of these books and just feel bored one day and just read all the side story, because I actually do that in these type of games. No one really does that in games. They're just like, it's just like, oh hey, that's there. Don't care. I want to pull it. I'm going for the extra story. La-dee-dee-dee-dee. But yeah, in any RPG of like of these type of games, I'm the person who will sit there and read all the little stories in between. I think at one point I was so bored in Skyrim, I was really reading all the books I have gathered in that game. Pulsing blue liquid. I think that's war magic. Which I think Dwarf needs.
Yes!
Because if I remember correctly, he is resilient to fire magic. And I'm guessing because his priesthood uses fire, he'd be weak to water. Just going to go around town collecting more stuff before I call the video. Just so if I find out that this one doesn't work, I'm going to lose my mind. Because 2 failed recordings in a row does not make me happy. Another book of sea shanties and harbor songs. Basic things in this town. The weaponsmith, who I'll be going to randomly. The inn, which I will explain later on. This place is the training center, which you learn skills which you can upgrade. I think there's a few skills in there that you can upgrade, like mace, crossbow. I think air magic as well. Pulsing green liquid. Earth, I think. So, Jordan, you get that?
Yes!
And, no. Ah, chest there. Hey, wow, that's not really that much gold. Oh well, some gold's better than none. Let's see. That big building there's a church. You could go there to get a character revived or cured of poison, or you could get your party full restored if you donate a little bit of money to their cult. I mean, church. Pulsing red liquid. I think this. Now, I noticed that this game that there's some things that are randomized, like chests. They'll randomly have generated loot each time you go to it, or not, like not each time, but when you start a new game or reload, a chest might have some different loot in it. But I don't think these barrels change at all. So, because every single time I went to this one, it had fire resistance, which I'll give to my health.
Yes!
Because earth magic, I think earth magic's weak to fire. I'm just thinking of old school terms or some other games that use that logic. Who goes there, brace yourself, investigation of several missing citizens, no one leaves town. Okay, so he won't let us leave town until we speak to the main guy at the garrison that we're told to go to. Another chest of money. This is the Arcane Library, the very first place where you can buy spells. Which, you will learn the most useful spell in this game. Cure! I don't have enough money, but I would get regeneration as well, which is also very useful. Now Jordan knows Cure. He will get rid of Entangle, because I don't use Entangle ever. Doesn't really do that much damage. I mean, I got Fireball, which does almost double the damage. Longer range. But costs more mana. I think I got everything in town to like grab already. Oh no, wait. Pulsing light liquid. I think that's air magic, which. Right, you know what you get. You haven't gotten it yet. So everyone basically has one resistance to all the magic so far, or yeah, all types of magic. You know what? I think this is the very first combat we'll have in the game.
This one is mine. Take cover!
Screw you, game! Right away, I'm getting poisoned.
I don't
God
feel
damn.
so good.
As you see, you just click the button for what action you want to do, and your character will do it. Like, I just can't cure my dwarf because he's going to die if I don't. And Blade Dancer.
I kill you! Cave spiders. In Grenheim, we squash them under our boots and burn their nests.
I like this dwarf. Burn nests of spiders, that's actually lovely. Okay, well. Oh yeah, one other thing I'll be showing off in this. When you have the area map up, or hell, you can have the world map up as well, you could click on any one of these squares and leave yourself notes. Like, I could do this, and Blessing Shrine. Now, whenever I go to that square, it'll show that up there. I know it's not a Blessing Shrine, it's a healing fountain, which will basically give you full heal, full mana, everything back. I'm not going to bother using it just yet. Well, that's basically just did an entire run around the town. Behind the garrison here, there's a dwarf armor merchant, and up those stairs over there is a trinket / potion seller. But we're right outside the garrison. I think I'm going to call this apart, and when I come back, we will actually start our very first quest. So until next time, folks.